Γεια σας παιδιά, σε αυτό το βίντεο θα συνεχίσω το Hogwarts Legacy από εκεί που σταματήσαμε την τελευταία φορά σε live που ήτανε. Πάμε παιδιά οπότε να μπούμε.
Settings.
Adonisskordas. New character. Create your character and begin a new story.
Αυτός έχουμε μείνει εδώ από ό,τι βλέπετε. Λοιπόν, πατάμε εδώ δηλαδή. Συνέχεια να δούμε που έχουμε μείνει. Τελευταία φορά που είχαμε μείνει εδώ πέρα που είχαμε μπει, που είχαμε μπει αυτό το κρυφό μέρος. Λοιπόν τώρα, για να ανοίξω το χάρτη. Τώρα έχουμε αυτό εδώ πέρα να κάνουμε, να πάμε εκεί οπότε παιδιά. Α, την άλλη είναι. Κάτι εμφανίστηκε εδώ. Τέλος πάντων. Από εδώ πάμε. Μην βγάλω το παιδιά. Τα ακουστικά δεν φόρεσα, sorry παιδιά. Έτσι από εδώ.
Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 2 out of 35. Field guide pages. 23 out of 150. Dummy statues. 0 out of 10. Astronomy tables.
0 out of 1. L2 button R2 button. Zoom. Left button right button. Change map. R3 button. Wait. Right stick left and right. Rotate. Circle button.
Λοιπόν πάμε παιδιά. Ωραία πάμε. Λέω και εγώ γιατί ακούγεται έτσι περίεργα. Ξέχασα και εγώ. Λοιπόν πάμε παιδιά. Για να δούμε από εδώ. Τι έχουμε να κάνουμε. Είναι από την άλλη μεριά, Εδώ μέσα πρέπει να μπω, είναι. Δεν το έκανα εγώ αυτό.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Wow, τέλειο είναι.
This looks promising.
Τι είναι αυτό?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden
Hogsmeade.
Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Whoa.
If only we were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
Τι κάνω εδώ?
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do. I don't recall I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful, dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far.
Wow, είναι τέλειο. Είναι τέλειο.
It doesn't. I believe I have.
Αυτό.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there. Do you know anything about the tower?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Quest complete. Έλα λίγο ακόμη και πήγε έμενα 14 level.
Map. Flew Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection.
Πάμε πότε. Είναι και μακριά. Κάτσε να βγούμε από το σχολείο πρώτα.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Λοιπόν, δεν θα κάνω τέλεπο, θα πάω έτσι πως τα εκεί παιδιά, δεν πειράζει που είναι μακριά, έτσι καλώς το κόβω στο μοντάζ άμα χρειαστεί κάποια. Γιατί μήπως βρω και καμιά μάχη ανάμεσα ή να κάνω και καμιά μάχη. Και να βρίσκω και πράγματα γι' αυτό. Που δεν έχω κάνει ακόμη. Τώρα μπορούμε να μπούμε. Μάλιστα. Αυτό το είχα κάνει εδώ. Μάλλον ναι. Ό,τι εδώ μέσα λέει είναι αυτό. Πώς πάμε εκεί δεν το ξέρω όμως. Δεν πειράζει. Άστο. Θα δούμε. Από εδώ τώρα.
Revelio.
Από εδώ. Εδώ μάλλον έχουμε κάνει.
Levioso!
Είναι κι άλλος. Πού είναι το άλλο που λέει πως είναι εδώ? Εδώ θέλουμε τη φωτιά. Πώς αλλάζω?
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see incendio. Damage. Its range is short and requires you to be close to the target. This spell, disillusion, incendio. Triangle button. At R2 button.
Incendio! The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Protego! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio!
Εντάξει, τώρα θα το κάνω. Πάμε εκεί που πρέπει να πάμε. Έχουμε φτάσει σχεδόν.
Levioso! Protego! This place has seen better days.
Ωραία. Ωραία, είχαμε και μάχη μέσα. Αρκετές μάχες μάλλον. Το πάμε εδώ που πρέπει να πάμε.
You can do better than that. Back for more.
Accio!
Spill our blood and what? As we... Shall we finish what we started? How do you like being tasted?
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges
What's
to
on it?
increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Τέλεια. Έχουμε σχεδόν φτάσει, είμαστε κοντά. Άντε ωραία. Να δούμε τι θα κάνουμε εδώ. Αφού περίπου 31 λεπτά το βίντεο, Αχα. Τώρα περιμένουμε εδώ.
Over here.
Έτσι τράβηξε για να έρθω μέχρι εδώ.
Here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Lumos. Utility. Triangle bar.
No, it isn't. This
Το
way.
χώρα!
And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Για να δούμε.
No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my...
Petrificus Totalis.
Who's there?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Petrificus Totalis. What was that?
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Εδώ. Πρέπει να πάρω και αυτό.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do.
Ναι. Ναι, αυτό έπρεπε να κάνω.
I will draw blood. You explain the stench.
Visit the collection's menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Γιατί περπατάει έτσι?
Looks like we found the entrance.
Ω, επιτέλους.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if we don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Πώς πρέπει να πάμε πάνω?
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Near the entry. Protego!
Πάμε, πέσουμε.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Accio.
Από κάτω πάμε.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Ωραία.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Oh.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Lumos, triangle, R2 button. Hold it, triangle button. Assign top. Circle button.
Όχι,
Assign
όχι.
right, disillusionment. Incend R2.
Incendio! Levioso!
Γράφω!
Incendio!
Μάλλον δεν πέτακα. Α, εδώ πέτακα.
These look familiar. Accio!
Ω. Και πήγα να δω και είχε και από την άλλη όμως. Δεν πειράζει.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Μάλλον πρέπει να πάω και από την άλλη ίσως. Για κάτσε να δω.
Accio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Accio!
Hey!
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio.
Από εδώ πάμε.
Accio.
Όχι από
More
μέσα.
statues. Levioso. Incendio. Not making this easy on me. Accio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio. Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Ναι. Τώρα κατάλαβα. Είσαι ηλίθιος! Άντε! Εδώ πάνω λέμε!
Accio. I need to see how the room
Άντε.
changes when I move in and
Your
out.
gear slots are full.
Είναι ηλίθιο.
Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Και τώρα πού?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Κατάλαβα. Μπροστά σου ρε ηλίθιε. Λίγο ακόμα, έχει πολύ.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Εκεί. Πιστεύω φτάνει, έλα, έλα. Ναι.
I'll never get used to these floors. Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Potato. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. 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 Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway, but
Για να δούμε που πάμε εδώ. Όπα ρε, θα πέφτα.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Έχουμε και boss fight. Τέλεια.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego.
Τον νίκησα. Άντα μην.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Αυτό μπορώ να το πάρω.
Your gear slots are full.
Θα τους έλεγα.
Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or
Σούτερ
sell
επιτέλους.
successfully at vendors.
Ω! Μιλάει την ώρα που πάτησα άλλο τώρα.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday.
He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Μάλιστα.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves.
Τόμας πήγε αλλού, δες.
Miss Morgana, welcome back to
Άντε ρε, τελειώνε.
Professor.
Για να δούμε.
It's going to take some getting used to.
Ω,
Professor Rookwood?
μάλιστα.
I'm so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of defense against the dark arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Έλα παιδιά, γυρίσουμε. Τελείωνε.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of it.
Τελείωνε, δείξε που πάμε.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Εντάξει, τέλος. Πάμε πίσω.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before. I've seen you before.
We saw you in the pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did.
Τελειώσω και το βίντεο,
I found
επιτέλους.
something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor,
Άντε ρε, μια
she
ώρα κάνω.
argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Καλό, άντε να τελειώσει αυτό το quest.
Aside from those along our path.
Μια ώρα.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power
χαζό
of
είναι ρε
ancient
Θεέ μου.
magic during our time.
Δεν τελειώνει αυτό το quest δηλαδή, δείτε παιδιά.
You should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Δεν το πιστεύω.
I will look out for them.
Επιτέλους, μια ώρα δηλαδή. Να τελειώσει αυτό το quest δηλαδή. Πες που τελείωσε, σε παρακαλώ πολύ να κλείσω το βίντεο. Άντε. Επιτέλους θα μην. 4 στα 8. Λίγο ακόμα και level 15. Λοιπόν παιδιά, δώστε μου μισό. Έχω να βάλω.
Core, stealth. 1 out of 4, stealth. Human demise. Allows you to sprint while using disillusionment. Required level, dark arts. 3 out core. 2 stealth, room of requirement. Adonis potion potency. Fertilizer.
Δεν μπορώ, ναι. Έλα, εδώ έπαιτα να βάλω.
Dark art core. Recollection chests.
Λοιπόν, τι έλεγα, ναι, κάντε, θα σας αναπώ σε όλα παιδιά. Κάντε μια, φοράτε ένα like και subscribe στο βίντεο για τις νέες ενστάσεις. Κάντε μια εγγραφή στο κανάλι μου, μια εγγραφή και στο δεύτερο μου κανάλι που λέγεται Adonis VLOGS. Μια εγγραφή και στο τρίτο μου κανάλι που λέγεται adonisskordas. Πατήστε το καμπανάκι, μην χάσετε κανένα βίντεο και κανένα like που κάνω. Κάντε μου follow σε Instagram, Twitter, Facebook και TikTok. Follow και στο Twitch και στο Trovo που κάνω και εκεί live. Κάντε follow στα TikTok των παιδιών, εγγραφή στα κανάλια του CFG με τον yugioh 797 και unboxins. Εγγραφή στα κανάλια των υπόλοιπων παιδιών. Φίλο με τον ανέστητα και τον Νίκο στο Discord και θα τα πούμε σε ένα άλλο βίντεο ή σε ένα άλλο live που κάνω. Γεια σας παιδιά.